Okay, let's try that again. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me now? Sounds! There are sounds. OBS forgot the microphone. I don't know. But I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope that your week started well. It's good to see you, Shadows of Life, Adventures of Tony. It is wonderful to have you here. I am Puddleglum. Hello. Let's see, who else? Elixir, hello. Thank you for letting me know I was muted. Detective Zen, welcome. Activates device that makes all touch interfaces on the ship highly statically charged, giving people mild electric shocks when using consoles and pads. Oh. It's a fair prank. Apparently I'm going to turn on a fan. Hopefully it doesn't end up being too loud, but it's rather warm here today. And there's also a possibility of thunderstorms. I think that possibility has mostly passed, but when thunder comes through, there's a chance that I'll lose power. So, Rogan has fans. This is like the most silent fan that I could find. I bought it purposely for stream. It has 3 speeds and it is very silent. It was not expensive and it was a complete, like, I had never heard of this place. I bought it through Amazon, so it was like one of those unnamed like sellers that was selling their own thing on Amazon, but it had good reviews. And I was like, it's only like 30 bucks. And I got it, and I've been really happy with it, so. Isn't turning on a fan against terms of service? Oh wait, you're talking about an air fan. Oh dear, oh my. But yes, I think the other kind of turning on a fan would be against terms of service if it was done intentionally by showing certain body parts or... Anyway. So, I did post a schedule earlier today. And that schedule says that this might be my only stream this week. I'm considering not streaming this weekend. Just to have a break. It'll really depend on how I feel towards the weekend. I might still stream, and if I do, then I will, you know, announce that. But right now, I'm thinking I might just take the weekend. So enough masks for a full playthrough redeem. Oh dear. Choose Outer Wilds. We haven't actually looked at the wheel in a while. So this is the one-shot wheel as it presently stands. And as you can see, my to-do list is lengthy. Little Gator Game, Darklands, Void Crisis, Fable, Cult of the Lamb, A Bard's Tale, Dream Daddy, Tunic, and Unavowed. But that's the one-shot wheel. The full game playthrough wheel, we currently still have The Captain, Keep Talking and No One Explodes, The Room 2, and Psychonauts 2. So, you did get a good deal on the Outer Wilds playthrough. It's just such a lovely game, and I'm enjoying it so much that, yeah, it has been a lot of fun. I have still not reached the point where I'm like, I need to go and look at a walkthrough. Usually games, especially puzzle games, if they take me a while, I'll get to the point where I'll just look something up. This game, I always find something new. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I look around and I just go and I randomly stumble over something new, and it's amazing and wonderful, and I haven't had to look at a walkthrough yet. I have no idea what the solution is, but I also don't feel like I'm struggling. So I'm really enjoying the game. Masquerada Songs and Shadows. I believe I have heard of this game. Wasn't that one that... Didn't they sponsor CR once? Matt's in it. Okay. I'm writing it down, so... Adding it to the wheel at this present moment would be difficult. There are many steps involved. But I have made the note. Thank you, Elixir. Yeah, one of us will mark it as done once I actually get it on the wheel. But, so yeah, tonight is more Outer Wilds. And we left off last week. I didn't do anything after I ended stream. I just reset the day. So I need to go back to where we were on Giants Deep, I think it was, because we were working our way through a tower that we discovered inside of the giant cyclone at the North Pole, by just randomly entering the planet's atmosphere at the North Pole. So I need to try and get back there and finish going through that quantum tower. But then after that, I think we have all the clues necessary to be able to visit the quantum moon. And so I'm going to try and get that done today. And then, of course, at the end of stream, which is 9 p.m. my time, or 6 p.m. Pacific, we will head over to Q Times for episode 3 of the current season of Beacon from the Streampunks, which I posted about on social earlier today, just saying how wonderful Streampunks are, and that it's a great season or great series, and people should watch it. And I put 6:30 Pacific as the time, and I didn't realize that until many hours later. Oops. I followed up with a reply to the tweet saying, oh, it's actually at 6 p.m. Pacific, and you should go, and regardless of my mistake, you should watch it. Well, it used to be at 6:30. Their shows used to be at 6:30, and what is time? I'm hoarding the bacon. No, I'm really sad that I did that. Because I was excited and wanted to celebrate, and I don't have a good relationship with time. But also with like details in the moment. Even if I know them, sometimes I get them wrong. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is time? Baby, don't... It's published by Yesbird Games and made by Witching Hour Studio. I wanted to pick up a game published by Yesbird because their games are great. And this was one that I think you think that I would like. Okay. I remember, like... I remember when they talked about it on Critical Role. It seemed interesting, but at the time that was before I had a computer, and I wasn't really playing much game-wise even on my console at the time. So I never really looked very deeply into it. So I'm definitely game to try the game. That said, I started like 5 minutes early today so that we could get as much gameplay time as possible. So I should probably bring the game up pretty quickly. But before I do, does anybody have anything fun going on? Is there any news on when internets might return to the island? I know there was like a big announcement today of like federal funding for broadband expansion, but I assume that that was mostly limited to the lower 48 states and doesn't reach territorial properties. But yeah, if anybody's got anything fun going on, I know it's July, almost July, and that means that baking is not on everybody's mind. But if anybody's got anything, any baking planned, or some folks have internet, just not you. Your Fate game was fun. That is always good. Baking brownies tonight, but they're mostly cleaning avoidance brownies. Oh, cleaning avoidance brownies are great. A ton of lemons to use up. Ooh, lemon loaf. Madeleines. I like Madeleines. I have an entire cookbook that's nothing but Madeleines. And I've made a few different varieties. And somewhere on one of my socials, or I don't remember exactly, somewhere on the internets, at one of the places where info about me lives, there's a picture from when I did rainbow colored Madeleines, for which I bought powdered food coloring, because that seemed to be the right way to go. And it worked out really well. The rainbow Madeleines were amazing. They were just standard Madeleines, the regular, like, lemon, slightly sweet, standard Madeleine, but rainbow colored. Not like each one wasn't like a full rainbow, but I had red ones and orange ones and yellow ones and blue ones and green ones and purple ones, and flip blue and green and you got a rainbow. Oh, the ship for the STO summer event. I haven't seen, I saw a headline, but I don't remember what it was, and I haven't been in STO because I couldn't log in yesterday, and I haven't checked today to see if they have fixed the login issues for Steam. But yeah, it should be a good one. I'll have to spend some time on Risa, doing dailies on Risa, so that I can get the ship. Honestly, I didn't know powdered food color existed either until I started looking at how I could best dye baked goods. And the mix for Madeleines is so sensitive because you want to get it to fluff up. You don't want too much liquid. You don't want... It's just... It's finicky. And so the powdered food coloring worked well. I think I had some in it, but then I also sprinkled it on top. And that soaked in while they were still warm. I don't know, it was good, and it worked. The only time I ever experiment in the kitchen is when I'm baking. So it's your first summer event in STO. Risa is fun. It's worth grabbing the jetpack and like fully exploring the island. There's an entire set of like in-game achievements that you can do on Risa, and on the PlayStation, I have collected all of those on one of my tunes. Ah, pets. Okay, I'm going to bring the game up. Because otherwise I'm going to sit here and chat the entire time, and I actually wanted to do some gameplay. Not to say that we can't chat, just to say that gameplay. Because it's a fun game, and we have lots of fun chatting while I play it. So, Outer Wilds has some content. To see what content warnings people reported, check the game's entry on Does the Dog Die? Yeah, my character dies over and over, and sometimes there are associated sounds. Oh yeah, there's a game happening. Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna try and go back and return to what we were doing at the end of stream last week. Because we, like, bailed. And I was... You're shocked? I mean, yeah, sometimes. Okay, let's see what does the computer have to say for us? The Tower of Quantum Trials. This tower held knowledge, a Nomai needed to make their first quantum journey. It's interesting that it says his or her, considering that the Nomai are not binary gendered, and everywhere else it refers to them as they. That to me says somebody didn't catch it on editing, and it's a default in the way that we're taught English. Ollie just got a whole lot of TREATS. Just snacks. I almost said the word, and then I was like, probably don't want to say that word if you spelled it like that. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. He knows that word? Oh my. Does he know groundhog? You were talking about your groundhog the other day, and every single time. For a computer, binary is all it knows. Every single time I hear the word groundhog, my brain goes to how to succeed in business without really trying. And if you've ever heard the musical, that should make sense. There's an entire song about how to succeed in business without really trying is a very strange musical, but also makes perfect sense if you've ever worked in business. All right, I want to make sure that we're going to the North Pole. I don't know actually where the North Pole of this planet is. So we're just gonna try until we get there. Oh, I think I just missed it. Oh, that's sad. But I feel like I'm close. Okay, so maybe here-ish? Oh, thank you. I forgot about the death counter. Ha! Yes, I was very close. Land on the landing pad, let's. Ooh. Hey, hey. I mean, I damaged myself a little bit, but I made it here. First try. Heck yeah. That's a professional gamer, right? I am not a well, I don't know. What's a professional gamer? Do I qualify? Probably not, but first try. Pro strats. Puddleglum, thank you. We went up instead of down. Okay, okay. Oh, no, I don't want to go in there yet. I still want to finish the tower, but I do think that down is ultimately where we want to go. But we were doing this weird, like... I don't know. I feel like we were going down much further than the tower was tall when we went this way, so... I don't know. We'll see. But I know there's more to explore. This feels like a hotel hallway, doesn't it? Just that one hallway with the lights on the side, it felt very hotel. All right. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Don't open the elevator in that hallway. It's probably full of blood. Oh dear. You're not wrong. I think the King of Stevens would have something to say about that hallway. I've actually only read one Stephen King novel. Actually, I might have read one of his newer ones, but the only one I remember having read is Pet Sematary. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be about, because, like, we travel around without friends. But, you know, I guess maybe that was specifically for the Nomai. Not even a good one? No TV and no beer makes Homer something something. Olive Zero. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why Pet Sematary is the one that I've read. I just know that it is the one that I have read. All right. This is what we were doing at the end. Seek the Wandering Arch. I see the Wandering Arch. I go through the Wandering Arch. Denise Crosby was in the movie? Oh gosh, I barely remember the movie. I remember that, I honestly barely remember the book either. I just know that I read the book. I got much more into Michael Crichton than Stephen King. And otherwise, I mean, Stephen King movies, I've watched lots of Stephen King movies. I guess I'm just supposed to jump down this hole. Like, there's nothing for me to really do with this, because I already scanned it. Which apparently it gave me credit for, which I think is odd because I didn't save. Oh, I forgot that this thing moves. Observing a quantum object. Observe an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh, no, different music. Makes sense, though, that brains would go there. All right, I need to equip the scout launcher. I want photo mode. I'm going to observe the quantum object. I'm going to observe the photo of the quantum object. Huzzah! Which teaches you how to ultimately get to the planet, or the moon. Do 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 do. Iron Trout. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for the resubscription. 11 months. Yes, almost a year. How are you doing? I am presently trying to solve things. It doesn't seem that long. Yeah, time does not seem like time. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Right. I need to lock the crystal in place, if I remember correctly, because we did this room already. And And then I need the arch to move to there. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. No. No, no. It's okay. It'll come back. We did this before. Do. Hi, Obi-Wan Pez. You're not wrong. There is lots of sun today. Smoking a pork butt and had pulled pork. Okay. For your sandwiches of pork that is pulled, since my words weren't wording. Oh geez, I'm stuck to this wall. Are they served with coleslaw on the sandwich? Ouch. Ha! Now I'm observing both quantum objects. So, for me, I'm not a huge fan, personally, of barbecue. But when I do have a barbecue pulled pork sandwich, I want it with sweet barbecue sauce and a sweet coleslaw on the sandwich. Partly because when I worked at Spanky's, that's how it was served there, and it was good. But also, apparently that is a very Virginia way of serving it. This is the last one, but we made it harder. This is where we were when when we had to bail on the stream. All right, I think I can get there. Nope. I cannot. So. Spanky's, yes. It was named after Spanky. It was one of two restaurants his mother founded. One named for Spanky and one named for his brother McAdoo. McAdoo's still exists. Spanky's does not. I'm not surprised that Spanky's eventually closed down, but also, like, not only did Spanky's close down, Spanky later owned some apartment buildings and went to prison as a slumlord. So, hi, Hannah. Used to go to a restaurant that served a Memphis burger, which a ground sirloin burger with pulled pork and coleslaw. That does sound good. If I'm going all out, I'll make coleslaw and pickled onions to put on it. Today was too hot and you were too broke. Yeah. One of my favorite burgers, there was a place in the Minneapolis Skyway called The Burger Place. And they would do all sorts of different kinds of burgers. And they had one that was I forget what they called it, but it was teriyaki sauce and a slice of pineapple on the burger, but also still with the I got it, at least, still with the mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato that came anyway. So it was mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato, teriyaki sauce, and pineapple. And I did it with a turkey patty because that was an option. I don't know. I liked it a lot. I wonder what this burger place served. Okay. We have reached... We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Fried egg on the burger. Yeah, that can be really good too. I'm gonna look around before I go down that hole. The burger place was always just spectacularly good. It's one of the best places in the Skyway. There's also the Lobster Shack. I forget what they were called. I don't know. The Lobster Shack was sort of like it had some other name. And it started out as a food truck. And then they had a permanent location in St. Paul and a food truck in Minneapolis. And last time I was it was the Hawaiian, yes. Last time I was there, last time I was in the Twin Cities, the Lobster Shack had a storefront in the Minneapolis airport. They had good lobster rolls. Best lunch hands down in your college's cafeteria was Burger Bar, which is what it sounds like. Build your own burger or chicken breast with a wide variety of toppings and different types of cheeses and fries. Yeah. A Barney Clark special. Interesting. The first artificial heart patient. See, deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwich is what I would go to for, which is an Elvis. But they have a salmon burger now? That's new. Oh, I missed the burger place. All right, we're diving in. Hey, it's the pool. Cool. Too cool for pool. Yet, I had hoped that this would let me get under the current. And it seems like that is not the case. This just taught me quantum stuff. Oh, sorry, Adventures of Tony. I had dinner, and for some reason, I wind up talking a lot about food on this stream. Possibly because I ate right before it, and this is, right now, is when I would normally have dinner. Ah, so this is some Tears of the Kingdom rules, where you can land from any height in water and still be safe. Seems that way. Water does not hurt. Grilled cheese. Oh, grilled cheese is so yum. I only get grilled cheese when it snows. Food always comes up in Twitch chat no matter where, yeah, this is true. Oh, gosh. Oh. That just makes me sad, like, because now you have to, like, completely replace all of that, and you shouldn't have to, but, yeah. Texas also has issues with their power grid at the moment. Are Hylian bodies more or less dense than human bodies? I don't know. Oh, that's sad, Hannah. I did cut out some of the dairy from my diet. I stopped using dairy milk. And I was using coconut milk, but I ended up switching to oat milk because oats can be farmed much closer to where I live. Coconuts don't really grow near where I live, therefore it's much worse for the environment for me to drink coconut milk than for me to drink oat milk. But that said, me changing my preference is not going to stop them from shipping coconut milk all around the world. And there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So oat milk, I think, I would agree, Puddleglum. I think it is the most milk-like texturally. FEMA has some funds for families in need, but the application process is brutal. Not surprising. This one catering company is just making food for people. Oh, that's awesome. Do coconuts migrate? I don't know, but I hear that swallows can carry them long distances. Almond milk. I honestly I don't know that I've ever actually tried it because I know almonds are, a lot of the almond production is done in California, and almonds are plants that require a lot of water to grow, and California doesn't have a lot of water to exist on, and therefore I thought it best not to go with almond milk because, yeah. Oat milk is now my alternative for baking for friends with with lactose issues. Because, I don't know, oat milk seems to be pretty good as a one-to-one substitution. I do like the original oat milk, which has some sweetener in it, over just plain oat milk. Plain oat milk kind of doesn't have a taste. But, like I said, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, therefore it really doesn't matter too much what one individual does as far as whether you're going to use oat milk or almond milk or soy milk or any of those things. It doesn't make too great of a difference because of the way our systems are built. I wonder if there's anything at the South Pole. It icks you out in coffee? I have tried doing sugar substitutions in baking, because attempting to make baked goods for diabetic consumers, it is not super easy. Okay, look. That spins that way. That spins. There's one of these. I know I saw it before. That spins the other way. That one. You. Ha! It worked. I don't know what it does for me, but it worked. Oh, the electrical system is damaged. I mean, is that terribly surprising? Coconut milk hurts your stomach and soy milk is not good for estrogen sensitive. That is true. Soy milk does tend to increase estrogen levels. Ooh, popsicles. I did the thing, but what does it get me? How do I get... Let me in, let me in, let me in. The music is starting. I'm just gonna brute force. No, it's not gonna work. But this is amazing. So yeah, if I take that cyclone, the one that spins the opposite direction, it pushes me down, and I make it... Well, I died before the supernova killed me. I think this may just be a lesson that the universe is terrifying. Possibly a jelly friend could help. I'm not certain. They seem electrified too. You know what I wanted so badly? Like, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I wanted Jell-O pudding pops so bad, and I was so sad to discover that they haven't been sold since the 90s. I bought a box of fudgesicles, but they're not the same. Apparently there are some recipes online that will teach you how to make your own Jell-O pudding pops. All right, the Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Okay, so we got all of that. It's surprisingly, I got nothing from going all the way down into the center of the planet area. The fudgesicles were good. They just weren't Jell-O pudding pops. Apparently, they happened before the year 2000. What are these 90s? The 1890s, of course. What else would I be talking about? Oh, my Cobain era. It was definitely the time of the Seattle grunge craze. I know this is not the Quantum Moon. A new fridge for the shop? Yes. I had frozen lunch on Friday because I ended up not needing to eat my lunch at work on Thursday. And so instead, I left it in the fridge overnight, and when I came back the next day at lunchtime and pulled it out of the fridge, my lunch was frozen. I didn't leave it in the freezer, but it was still frozen. Okay, so this is the North Pole. And the thing that took us down below the current was at the South Pole. Yeah, the work fridge froze my lunch. Nope, it was just on the top shelf. It's a mini fridge, so it was right below, like, the freezer part. And just leaving it overnight, it froze the imitation crab sticks and the jicama. Okay. We want the one that's spinning to the right, which is this one. Shaboom. Did it work? Are we down? We are. Now, I just need to figure out, is there anything else I can do? Because we made it below the current, but what does that do for me? Right? There's a red spot. What is that all about? Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. Hmm? Hi, Neogets. How are you? Are there ones that descend? Can I get below the ones that descend, and will they take me through? But it seems dangerous, doesn't it? Oi. Oh, that didn't work out quite so well. But I want to go down the thing. Alright. This might be a bad idea. I did just get guiding bolted up the butt. This might be a bad idea. You're ascending, right? Ship hull breach detected. Well, you know, we're down here for the duration, it seems. No, you're descending, but you're all electrified. There's got to be a way. Otherwise, why would I be able to get below the current if there's... And we know that there's stuff to find in there. they pass through just fine. There's got to be something I can do. Equip the signal scope. Guiding bolt targets the base of the spine for maximum effect. That is, guiding bolt up to butt. This might be a bad idea. That's the slogan for the Outer Wilds space program. Actually, I'm pretty sure that this might be a bad idea was just the name of a character from Vast. But I do appreciate your interpretation as well. What is that? Is that my ship? Hello. What be you? Oi. Oi. It's a derelict ship, of course. No, no, stop. Go. Hello. Health and fuel? But I tried to get that. Don't run away from me. Come on. Come on. Ah! Navigatron. Okay, that exists. I know it exists now. It doesn't mean I'm good. Zen's prank is really hilarious now. This is Zen's fault. Zen, you're the one that electrified everything with static electricity, right? I don't understand. So that passed through just fine. No, it got rejected. Are you descending? Can I... Is there a way to hitch a ride? I don't know. This is probably a bad idea. Oi. Be nice to me? This is definitely a bad idea. Hello. Apparently, I just have to go in directly from the center. The question is, are they descending or are they ascending? I think they're descending. Am I gonna survive this? Oh dear. This is nicer than the anglerfish, though. I think we're inside. Ship log updated. Heck yeah. We're inside. Yes. Oh my gosh. Is that that's a broken gravity cannon, isn't it? Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing that we were needing. Yes. Oh gosh, I forgot why we needed to get in here. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Please be oxygen inside. Yes! Oh my gosh! Ha! Excellent. Pick up Ash Twin Protection Stone. Speaking of going up the butt, I did go through the sphincter. Yarrow. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? Privet, we are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. I would like to cast Spaceman up to butt at level 4, please. We are indeed alien probes, to be sure. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what this shows us. Oh god. It's Ash Twin. Still haven't figured out how to get into the center of Ash Twin. 3 of them are lit. Weren't there only 2 lit before? Okay. Oh, there's another. Launch module projection stone. Probe up the Eye of the Universe. Now the game is writing its own up-to-butt jokes. Mallow, imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. Privet, I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Mallow, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I mind. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Oh god. Adventures of Tony. Who knew humans and jellyfish both have alien probe horror stories? Oh gosh, I should also... This is just gonna show us space, right? Put that one down, pick this one up, and just to try it. Yeah, we've been there. Okay. Talk to me. Tell me things. Somebody. I mean, they are cats. Oh yes, the holograms. But where's Jem? Move the ball along the track and down the hole. No, down the hole. No, no! Come back here. And I did not want you to roll all the way over there. Jeepers. Now you're gonna tell me the things in the wrong order. I don't even want to know what's there yet. I want it. No, jeepers. Yeah. I am good at game. Whoops. Oops. Let's just keep saying oops, right? Oh, look. It's a... Oh, it's the orbit. Receiving data from probe 9,318,134. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,134. The visualization appears to have ended. Oh gosh. Oh no. It's... Okay, it's just showing the trajectory. It's just really far away right now. Okay. I'm gonna try not to fall off the edge and do a bunch of jumping up and down again. Whoopsie doodle. It's a lot of probing. Yeah, well. I'm sorry, what? What? Didn't we only launch one probe? This is indeed how our marble engines work. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,134. What? Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. They launched... That's why all the stars are blowing up. Because every probe they launched blew up a star. The entire universe is paying for that. So they're Death Stars. Either that was intentional or science compels us to explode the sun. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. I feel like we've got some major things that we have discovered. Who knew the goal of this game was total distraction? Blind tourist, welcome. We have been attempting to contact you about your universe's extended warranty. Thank you for the follow. And Elixir, thank you for the self-care redeems. I will attempt not to knock over a glass on my desk today. Oh, wow. See, I picked up the glass, and there's liquid still in it, instead of all over my desk. I'm curious about that too, Puddleglum. I seem to end up wearing all of my drinks unless I have a straw. A bacon hat? Oh, you mean we could. What if we redeem knock over glass on desk? That is not on the list of redemptions. All right. Is there anything else in here, I wonder? And also, the question actually should be, can I get out? I remember it being very difficult to get out with the gravity working the way... There we go. There was another one like that. Oh! A hat for Beacon. I do have a USS Nostromo hat. We can redeem Rogan. Meow. Meow. Yes. Thank you, Evangelist Tony, for redeeming a hat trick. And here goes. See, that's all there is to the hat trick. But it's a fun time, because I have an entire rack of hats next to me. And now I have on my USCSS Nostromo hat and my Sulaco shirt. I'm all decked out for Alien, apparently. There's one way to get out. I think I accomplished... Oh, I thought I had accomplished. And a bard. Yes, I do have the Wandersong bard here. Because Wandersong was an amazing, amazing game. It was so much fun. Okay. Is this... I feel like it's not, but it could be. But I feel like it's not. It doesn't have thorns. But it sure seems brambly. But it doesn't have thorns, so I don't think it is. It's cats all the way down. Who knew that the core of a planet looked like this? I could try to go back up by probing a jelly from underneath. I don't know that it will do me any good. I am not a lawyer, or I am not a doctor. Excellent claw. Point. I am not a cat. Ah! Okay, we're inside the jelly. Headed upwards this time. I mean, I have had to do the I am not a doctor, do not take medical advice from this stream disclaimer quite a few times. I'm also certainly not 5 cats in a set of pajamas. I'm not sure I believe you, Elixir. I did not just probe a jellyfish that is absent any internal structure. I'm not a cat, I'm 3 kobolds in a trench coat. My new D&D character is a Kenku. Because they changed the Kenku and you can talk now. Instead of only mimicking. So it was finally time to play a Kenku. No. My Kenku is not 3 kobolds in a trench coat, or in a cloak. My Kenku might be 3 rabbits. Possibly. We will never know, honestly. Okay. It won't be long now before the sun goes kerplowy. 50% of fuel remaining. Let's see if we can get a view on the sun. No, we're gonna fall back into the planet. All the stars are going kaboom. I mean, science compelled us to explode the sun, and we did. We did. We exploded all the suns. Yes, Elixir was not the player who killed my character. Although the person who did kill my character was right to do so. I had a Kenku rogue in one of my games. It was amazing. Also worked out that all the things she got as a rogue each level made sense due to what another character had been doing. That's awesome. Somehow I fell back into the planet. No, my Kenku is a bard, College of Lore bard, who is displaced in time by 1800 years. They're from the distant past. We also got great mimic phrases of bird brains are better and I will melt you. I did some mimicry in our session on Saturday. They didn't know that I was there, and I wasn't sure of them, and they were boasting about having defeated a god, and so I mimicked the god's voice and told them they might want to be careful. And they all succeeded on their checks to see if they could tell that it was mimicry. They couldn't find me, but they knew that I was not, in fact, the god talking to them. Yes, you did convince a god to go away and not kill us now. Oh, we did good on that trip. Have they got to get back to the past? No. Although, I'm not sure they'd be opposed to it. We're in a defunct Netherese city buried under a glacier. And my new character, their backstory and a narratively appropriate way of introducing them was that they were apprenticed to one of the wizards in the city, and of course, you know, it was a Netherese city and they were doing lots of magical experimentation, and one of the experiments that his master was doing trapped him in basically a time suspension bubble for well, until the lich that ruled over the city was destroyed by the Frost Maiden. But how will they stop the evil that is Aku? Orbital Probe Cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin Project. So we have to get to the Ash Twin Project. I found Nomai coordinates marking... Oh, maybe we don't. Marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. I don't know what to do with those coordinates, though. Quantum Moon. Giant's Deep has a green star on it. Ocean depths. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I passed through the electrical barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. Oh, it's a coral forest. Got it. Turns on Eye of the Tiger. My current campaign has rumors of the gods dying. We still haven't figured out what's going on. I don't know. Maybe your gods are all just stars and some alien species decided that science compelled them to destroy the sun. Quantummonia. 6th location? You are pretending to be a cat. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Chert's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. The Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. All right. Let us have a go at landing on the Quantum Moonia. Aw, I should have written that. On the starting screen for this stream, I wrote Quantumania, ? I should have written Quantumoonia. I have failed you all. Is it you? Is it you? It is. Mwahahaha. Well, let's see what we can do. I didn't know I was launching a scout. All I wanted was the photograph. I don't know if this photo is going to work. Let's go up the quantum moon. Oh dear. What jeez. What jeez. No! No! Sun! Sun! No! Oops. This is how you do it. The photo did not save me. Whoopsie doodle. Onward to victory. Just avoid the sun. The sun, the moon, and the stars above, the deep blue sky, and the deep blue sea. That was when the best things in life were free. Then time went by and now I got plenty of plenty. I don't know if that's the quantum moon. I think it is, but I'm pinging on Dark Bramble. But I'm pretty sure that is the moon that I want right there next to the Dark Bramble. Oi. Come on. Come on. Oh, nish. Yee. I don't know if that photo is gonna work. That's no moon. Okay. You have to figure out how to deal with memories that aren't your own? Oh, geez. What, geez? What, geez? No, stop, 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 stop. Don't. Don't turn around. I'm hoping that if I do this, now will I be able to land? Oh, no, where'd it go? Yo, don't run away. I wish to be in you. On you? I don't know. Quantum Moon, I am in you. Oh golly, it is very brambly here. Phasing? Happy Pride! Unidentified signal nearby. I guess it was the quantum moon that I was hearing. I don't think either of those phrases worked. Someone didn't trim their quantum moon. We landed on the South Pole, it looks like. Is this where the brambles came from? All right, the shrine has to be at the North Pole for us to find the brambles. The origin story. I don't want to go up there. Shriney! Let me in, let me in. Are we at the North Pole? We're not. Ah! Oh. Hello, words. Patient 0, Quantum Moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Is quantum imaging like digital imaging? And shrine is gone. No! No, no, no! Fudgesicle. I'm not surprised. I was like, but it's... I was trying to get to the North Pole. I think the North Pole actually sticks up out of the cloud layer. Good night, moon. I mean, I see the moon. The moon sees me. It's just quite a long distance away. Orbiting Giant's Deep at the moment. I think, therefore, I scam. Wait, oh, maybe that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, come on. There. Take me to your moon. Well, we did successfully land on the moon once, which is a great improvement. We're about to die in the sun again, though. Oops. Well. Well, we made it part of the way. Just have to figure out how to get to the North Pole of the moon. Death set. Sun. Always look on the sunny side of life. Doot 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 doot. I could whistle, but I didn't think it was going to come out right, so I didn't. Hey, it worked. An Omai shrine that wanders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Is inscribed next to the mural of a tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Is inscribed next to a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. Quantum Moon. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. I did? I don't remember that. Well, I have some poles to visit. What was wrong with the phrasing of that? I have some poles to visit. My brain did immediately, after I said it, my brain did immediately go to Polish people because one of my exes was Polish. As someone of Polish descent, I'm sure the Poles will be gratified by your visit. See? It's all good. Okay. Okay. There's water on this moon. Hello, nurse. It's Solanum. I am here! After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand, for the first time, on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that it is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Left-handed? Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Sinister just means left-handed. I am not going to launch this shuttle because here we are. But yeah, apparently, like, we always land at the South Pole. I didn't know that until I read that. But there wasn't water all over this last time. Oh, maybe it's because we're orbiting Giants Deep? The Quantum Moon welcomes its visitors at the South Pole. Or south-handed. Simsilica, that's possible. Yeah, apparently we always penetrate at the South Pole. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. Hello, shrine. Ding. You know exactly what you did. Yes, yes, I heard it before it came out of my mouth, but I still heard it. All right, we're at position 4 presently. I don't need to light this up, do I? Hello. I don't know why I did that, but okay. So that is not the location that we want to encounter it at. We want to encounter it at the North Pole. But the North Pole is very covered by brambles. Oh, heck. What the what? When we were in orbit of Dark Bramble, the North Pole was covered by brambles. We're in orbit of Giant's Deep now, and the planet is covered in water, and the North Pole is covered by water, by this the cyclone. Why are we still at Giant's Deep, though? If I shut this off, does that mean we can move to a different location? Yeah, it's really cool, Detective Zen. Not only is the moon itself quantum, its environment is quantum. But do I need to take off and land again for it to move somewhere else? Oh, hello, Dead Nomai. Because I had assumed that the shrine would move about while we were on the planet, allowing us to go to the different locations. I wonder. Oh, I have a thought. Hello, shrine. Where be shrine? Nope, nope, nope. Down, 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 down. I don't want to fly out through the atmosphere. I just need to find the shrine again. I have a thought about how to switch places. Smack into tree. That is a common experience for me. All right, close the door from the inside so that everything gets completely dark. Then turn on the light. And we're at location 1. Out of curiosity, I'm going to go outside. I know how to move the moon. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. We're at the Twins, and there's sand. This is so good. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent puzzle design. Oh my gosh. It's at the North Pole. Lights out. Close the door. Lights on. But that only put us at position 5. Why 4? I thought we were supposed to go to position 6. We're on the comet. I'm curious as to whether there's... Oh, I'm going to try again. That's why I'm not letting the shrine move. I just was curious to take a peek outside. I have a feeling I might want to explore more here. All right. Let the darkness envelop you. That's position 4. Still at the North Pole. Come on. I don't know if I have to look away from the ball so it's completely dark. Position 2. Three. Come on, I'm at the North Pole. 2. I must be missing something. 6! The eye of the universe, yes? Is that what that symbol is? Or no, no, this is this inside the Ash Twin project? I wonder. I'm not certain. Look at the tie-dye floor. Amazing. The ground is marbled. I thought I might want to check to make sure that there's not... My ride left. That is true. But, I mean, I'm here until the sun explodes, so... I don't know. I felt like there might be ghost matter, so I pulled out the camera. I should maybe listen. Outer Wilds Ventures. Quantum Moon. Wait, are we inside the Quantum Moon? Because I have Quantum Moon sound all around me. We're inside the moon. In June. It's rarely up past noon. Aren't we all just here until the sun explodes? Well, yeah. The moon in June is rarely up past noon. I might have gotten stuck in a hole. This might not have been a good idea. I am inside... Quantum Moon, I am in you. Oh dear. I might be stuck. There has got to be a way out of here. Oh, goody. Huh. I have no idea what I'm looking for. All right, so that's the North Pole. Let's go south. I have no idea how I ended up in there, but whatever. This game is so good. Hello. What be you? Oh my God, it's alive. It's Solanum. Who are you? ... No, speak to me. What? What? Identify. Explain. Holy mackerel. This is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Say what now? The ding-dang eye of the universe's moon? We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. I'm going to do all the identifies first. You. Identify you. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. This is amazing. Me. Identify me. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. This is so cool. Explain me. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and find the eye of the universe. I want to find out why all the stars are blowing up. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. No, we evolved. That I'm aware of. You. Explain you. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Okay, but like you're displaced in time as well. Even though the eye, either that or I am, even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Can anybody explain Rogan? I mean, I hope so, because I certainly can't. Thank you, Elixir. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. So wait, quantum uncertainty affects things on the macro scale near the eye? The eye really is an orifice based on that sky. 62 combinations race against the sun? This is so cool. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect. Of course, yes, that makes sense. As I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Oh, 6 choose 2. They're saying there's fundamental uncertainty? I have doubts. Lord Fortico, hello, welcome, how are you? Solanum, sorry, conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Easy. They would evolve into some sort of lizard form and mate with their captain. Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Sorry, Tom Paris, breaking the Warp 10 barrier. Oh, clothes shopping, ugh. Because you'd be everywhere all at once. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Quantum, quantum, quantum of Solus. Identify, explain. Oh my gosh! I'm glad I tried this combination. Our moon isn't a reflection of us. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. But you wanted to explode the sun. Oh, blue and blue. Yeah, that could give us some clues. Blue skidoo. You can too. Imagine you and me and you. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. I love this game! From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Are you telling me to penetrate that orifice? I still keep hearing Giant Steve, and I'm concerned about the moon orbiting him. It's definitely a dating app. Quantum dating. We're gonna quantum date things. It's more accurate than carbon dating, right? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? I mean, I imagine it would resolve it into a single form for the duration of its observation. But there's a probe on the way there, which will lock it into form 2, won't it? No, I don't stick myself into unknown eyes. More accurate, but always returns to possibilities. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. To have lured my clan to this star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. Come with me. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Speaking of eyes, it's nearly time to turn your eyes from this stream to another stream. This is your 15-minute warning. Thank you, Elixir. So happy together. Ah! Yes. Yes, Obi-Wan. That is definitely what's going to happen. Okay, we've done all of the combinations with the Eye Stone. Let's do all of the combinations with the Quantum Moon Stone. Quantum Moon, you. Schrodinger's no my. Yeah, I think Solanum has become Quantum. They're a quantum of Solanum. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Quantum of Solanum. It's the new, the newest James Bond movie, right? Quantum of Solanum. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. Quantum Death, much darker than Quantum Leap. Has anybody watched any of the new Quantum Leap? I think we watched like the first 3 episodes, but then I couldn't take anymore because it was only on the Peacock app, and we only have the Peacock app with commercials, and I couldn't stand any more commercials. So I didn't get further than 3 episodes. If you have come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Well, I don't know if we found them, but we certainly found something. I think we've tried just about everything, except for the me and you stones. I think this is the only combination we haven't done. And things are about to blow up. Apart from the ads, I thought it was pretty good. Very reminiscent of the original. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Aw, Solanum wants to be my friend. I'm gonna run around now. But the eye. Can I reach the eye? Whoa. What? How? When? Why? What happened? Aw, man. I was trying to reach the eye. Is that the eye of the universe? Our sun is the eye of the universe. And when it's observed, it blows up? I don't think that's the answer, but so Solanum is swiping left, I guess? Is left the good one? Dating apps. Dating apps started after I was in a stable relationship. I know. I've never actually used a dating app. Dating apps terrify Elixir. Yeah, I'm not sure I would want to use one. They seem fraught with terrors. Let's check the boards and see what we've learned. We've secretly replaced the eye of the universe with your own solar system. Let's see if the explorer notices. Dating apps in and of themselves are kind of a turn off. Solanum's shuttle, a Nomai named Solanum, landed her shuttle. Her? Now they're being assigned gender. I can't believe it's not your solar system. New from Swanson. Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember the who made I can't believe it's not butter. Anyway, a Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's south pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. Possibly they. I met a living Nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the Quantum Moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Lakebed Cave. There's more to explore here. To travel with a quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Melore returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they both move together. So that is still a thing that we need to be doing at some point. You say, not entirely alive. I say, undead. Living. Phenomenal. Do. Oh, Detective said that's amazing. Quantum zombies. Zombie. There's definitely stuff at the Southern Observatory still to do. Ocean current discovery. Wait. Is there stuff? Why is it just question marks? I feel like I have not fully explored if there are question marks still. Ooh, and what's this one? More to explore at the old settlement. Oh, Q Times just went live? Cool. We should start winding down. Because we don't want to be late for our weekly serving of bacon. I mean, beacon. But we also got stupendous stuff accomplished in the game today. We visited the Quantum Moon. We met a living Nomai. We made it to the center of Giant's Deep and found out that one of the probes has actually reached the eye of the universe. Like, I feel like we're making progress, and I love it. You answered the stream title question. Huzzah! Okay, let's do the credits. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. I hope it was fun for you. It was certainly fun for me. The credits will roll up and I'll try to read them. It's all tiny, tiny. Big progress today, indeed. Iron Trout, thank you so much for the resubscription. Blind Tourist, thank you for the follow. Of course, thank you to my mods. Let's do the credits in what key? And thank you, as always, to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Ko-fi. I did, and I noticed that they're not the same. Obi-Wan. I might have to look up the numbers if it comes to that, if the numbers are important, but it was, yeah, they weren't the same. That's the only thing I noted. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. I may be streaming on Saturday and Sunday, or I may not. I might take the weekend. If I do, I will be back Monday night for more Outer Wilds. That would be July the 3rd, Outer Wilds, even if I don't stream on Saturday and Sunday. So, we'll see. But we're going to go ahead and raid over to Q Times for some of the best TTRPG actual play storytelling in existence, with GM Eric Campbell, Noir Enigma, Caitlin Bruder, Sam Delev, and Eliza Pearl telling tales in the Alien universe. It's Beacon, it's Hope Punk, it's amazing, and you should all join me. So, I really appreciate all of you coming by. It is so much fun to hang out and play games and chat with you all. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Until I see you next, get out there and do some shenanigans.